Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Sauce God Sammy, and today we are back with another YouTube video. And in this video, we are going to be talking about your best class setup for the MP5. So yeah, man, let's get right into it. This gun is so amazing. Oh my god! Just look at it here in this gameplay. I went crazy on TDM, but this gun is just—it's so good. It's such a strong SMG with decent range, little to no easily controllable recoil, and decent rate of fire. Yes, there is a downside with the amount of bullets you have in it. You only have 30. That's the standard. But that's no issue if you just have sleight of hand or if you run the munitions box. So that really won't affect you as much. And I do recommend using the 10mm clip over the 45 rounds when you get to the magazine, just because of the damage that it adds on. Plus, like I said before, if you're running with munitions box, and if you're good at controlling recoil, you could get a kill with a little amount of bullets. And if you start running low, you have the munitions box, so it's not something you really have to worry about that much, right? And then plus the damage that this gun has on it, and now when you add the range, the damage that the gun has already, it's pretty good for an SMG. And then the damage that you're gonna add with the 10mm rounds, and then the range that the MP5 has, it has a pretty good range for SMG. It will definitely help you when you're running around fighting people from, say, at distances, or even when you're fighting up close. It's very useful. In my opinion, the MP5, it's better than the MP7. It's, with the SMGs, that's kind of like the top two. People saying, oh, the MP5 is better, the MP7 is better. I personally, I give the edge. It's a small little edge, and I definitely give it to the MP5, man. It's an amazing gun. Really, I give it to it because it takes less bullets to kill, and then it just has a better range to it. But that's me. Other people, they have their opinions. It's all right, no problem. Just don't go crazy. You guys go ahead in the comment section below, tell me which one you guys rock with better, the MP7, the MP5. The gun is a very fast gun, just at its standard, with ADS, the movement of the gun, the handling of the gun. It's a very fast gun. So you want to build your setup and your perks and your attachments around that will help you outclass people, win gunfights. The quickness of the gun alone is amazing for gunfights. You'll be able in little time just run around, right? In little time, boom, you're aiming at somebody. It's a very fast gun. It's pretty good, man. I'm telling you guys. When you add in the range that the gun has and the speed of the gun, like basic standards, it's a really good gun. And then the damage that it has, it's the only I'm pretty sure it's the only one. Pretty sure it's the only SMG that has, it only takes 3 bullets to kill, which is one less than the MP7, which is one of the reasons I mentioned on why I give it the ledge. But a lot of the other guns, like the P90 or the Uzi, they might have a higher rate of fire, but they take more bullets, right? And then on top of that, with the MP5, it has a low recoil, and it's very easy. The recoil is it's easy to control. All you really need to do is move down on your analog stick, and you're perfectly good. So that just makes it a monster of a setup. It makes it a monster gun with the low recoil, easy to control, damage, range, rate of fire, quickness, ADS, all of that. Dude, this gun is incredible. Now let's get into the setup. I like to run, for my perks, let's start off with the perks first. I like to run double time. It increases your energy and your speed. It increases your energy and it increases your speed while you're crouched. That's perfect for large maps and for SMGs, because even in small maps, you're gonna be fighting a lot of your battles with SMGs, up close. So you're gonna have to do a lot of running around. you're not gonna be able to, just sit back in your spawn or sit backs and shoot from a distance. That's not how it works with SMGs. This perk is practically made for SMGs, for all those running around big maps, fighting up close. It helps a lot. The next perk I like to run in my class setup is restock. I run it because of claymores and flashbangs. I use flashbangs a lot because I run around and stuff, so they come in handy. And then the same thing with claymores. Whenever I feel like I'm being trailed or something like that, I'll just go, set up a claymore behind the door. 1000 IQ plays, guys. Yes, I'm a douchebag with claymores because I get hit with claymores a lot, so you're gonna suffer for it. The next perk I like to run in my class setup is tune-up. Tune-up helps you get your field upgrades faster, and in this case, since I'm running around a lot, getting in many gunfights, I'm losing bullets quickly, correct? So I run tune-up so I can get my munitions box faster, and that's the field upgrade that I get. With all this running around and stuff, you're practically destined to run out of ammo. So the faster I get it, the better it is for me, and I don't have to, respawn to get my ammo back. And that's perfect. That's like the perfect 3 perks right there for your Mp5. That's what I like to run. Now, if we get into the actual gun itself, the first attachment I like to run is the monolithic suppressor, because it gives you damage at range and sound suppression. Which, the sound suppression isn't really much, but it kind of makes a difference. If you're going up against the opponents that use good headsets, it kind of helps. But the whole point that we're using the monolithic suppressor is for the damage at range. And yes, when you do equip it, you lose control over your gun, but that's not major, because really the MP5 it's a very easy gun to control, and it's not going to affect you that much. The next attachment I like to use really is the Sleight of Hand. It's not much of an attachment, but it's a perk, and it counts as an attachment in the game. But anyways, it's useful due to the fact that you only have 30 bullets, and you're going to be using the MP5 at high pace, so you're going to want to be able to reload faster. And if you're moving around a lot, getting a lot of kills, you don't really have time to take your time with reloading and stuff. The next I use the Merc grip. I like it over the stock and the rear grip and the rear tape on the gun. Next, I use the 10mm rounds, because the 45 rounds, they're not really useful if I'm running, tune-up and munitions box. So that's why. And plus, the 10mm, it makes a gun stronger with the monolithic suppressor. Now, the last attachment I run is another preference of mine, but I like to run I don't really like to run an iron sight on the MP5. It's not my type. I like to run iron sights that aren't zoomed in, especially on an SMG, and that don't take up much space. So that's why I use the round small reflex. That's perfect. That's the best one in my opinion. Yeah, guys, so that's about it for this video. You already know. Like, share, subscribe, and peace.